Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your professional life. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. We're going to have a look at the first 10 days of your professional life for September, the middle 10 days of September, and the last 10 days of September. Okay? Let's see. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements, or you can opt for a personal reading. All right? Okay, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, what I am getting out here is that there is a situation out here where you are waiting for something to come into fruition. You're waiting for something to come into fruition and you're living in the unknown. You're living in the dark right now. A lot of you don't really know what to do but to wait. There's an energy where, okay, fingers crossed, anticipation, a lot of anticipation for success, a lot of like, I know it's going to work out, I know it's going to work out, I know it's going to work out. But let me tell you, for a lot of you, sometimes this can be a lot of trusting your illusion. And for the others of you, sometimes this can be staying in the dark, staying in the fear of wanting to move forward because it is a form of self protection. You're protecting yourself from closing something out in your life, in your professional life, be it a job or a business, and or a career, and being able to move forward. Okay, so you're waiting, but you're waiting in fear. You're waiting in fear. So I feel even though you're anticipating success, but there's still a lot of fear. You're not like 150% sure if something's going to work out. I also feel that you are not being able to power through. Something out here is asking you to power through. For a lot of you, the universe is definitely telling you, you have put in your time, energy, effort, resources into one thing, and it's time for you to back up, okay, and rethink your strategy, or it's time for you to abort mission. You're doing neither. You're doing neither. Okay? Yeah. I feel it's clearly asking you to move on because wherever you are, you don't even feel valued, especially if this is a job, you don't feel valued. If this is a career or a business, you're not getting what you should be getting. Okay. There's a lack of support or there's a lack of incoming. You're getting lesser than what you're putting in. Okay. But you're still waiting. And again, like I said, you probably want to turn your back to the situation here, but you're in two minds. So you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing in the first 10 days of September. Now, the middle 10 days of September, I feel a lot of you are going to start being very, 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 very honest with yourselves. Now, this honesty, I don't know if the honesty means that you're quitting something, but the honesty definitely tells me that you're trying to be true to yourself now, once and for all. It's like, what am I doing? Is this really working out for me? You know, so a lot of you are trying to now slowly but steadily. I feel for a lot of you, there is like a sense of slow and steady rebel within you. From trusting your illusions, you're now trusting your intuition. A lot of you are getting clarity about a situation. Okay. And the clarity is probably telling me that, okay, you may not like this, but for a lot of you, even though you're being honest with yourselves, you're trying to be that inner rebel is coming out. But again, that inner rebel probably is going back to making something work out. It's like, no, I can't move on. I'm having a hard time moving on. So, you know what? Instead of, so you're backing up the truck and you're again attacking the same point. Instead of backing up the truck and taking a different route, you're going back towards the same road. It's like there is a lot of willpower within you, Taurus. It's like, I can make this happen. I'm Superman, I'm Superwoman, and it is going to work out for me. So I feel for a lot of you, you're trusting your intuition or trusting your illusion. I feel with the moon here for a lot of you, this is like, um, having the fear of the unknown, but still going for it. So I feel sometimes this could talk a lot about that very heavy, deep passion that you have to make something work out in your life. You know, it's like, I'm going to make that work out no matter what happens. So that's a very, very crazy, deep passion, like this obsession to make something work out in your professional life. And I feel you're wanting to take full responsibility for it. It's like, yeah, it'll fail my responsibility, but I'm going to make it work out no matter what. Okay. The last 10 days of September, still waiting, still waiting, still giving, 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 and giving. Whereas the universe is saying, move forward, stop giving, stop holding on to the past, stop living in a past job, stop staying in a career or job or a business that's no longer serving you. Stop giving, but you still want to keep giving, keep giving, keep giving. You're obsessed with giving to something. Like I told you, the universe is telling you, I am creating a change in your professional life for a reason, Taurus. And the change is coming. I mean, why do you think everything was going well all this while? And then all of a sudden, there's like this negative change comes in. You're thinking it's a negative change, but the universe is saying, if you hop on the wheel instead of jamming it, you'll know and you'll be thankful to me, like, you know what, thank God this happened. But there is a lot of control issues from your side. You're being very controlling and very resistant on wanting to do it your way only. Some of you could really literally lack the confidence to go with the flow. You're not going with the flow, you're going against the flow. I definitely say this is sheer passion again. Why? Because you're still trusting your intuition. And now it's about your ego. Now it's about your ego. For a lot of you, it's about your ego, like, I'm going to make it happen. Watch me. Taurus, that's what I'm getting. It's like, I'm going to make it happen. Watch me. I'm going to do it all by myself. I don't need no help. I don't need to delegate responsibilities. I don't need to shirk off responsibilities. I've started something and I'm going to take it till the end. Like, watch me. Even if I'm going to do it alone, I think it's more about you doing it alone. It's like, I do it all alone. It's a cakewalk. At least that's how you're coming off as. Okay. So you're probably trusting your intuition. This is not even you not trusting your gut. You're trusting your gut. Okay. So maybe you're trusting your gut, and your gut is like, but for the king of swords in reverse, to be honest out here, I do feel you're lacking discipline, and now you're coming off as power hungry. For a lot of you, coming off as power hungry. For the others of you, it's like, I don't think you're thinking logically, you're thinking very, very emotionally. Okay, you're thinking very emotionally. um you may come off as like very, very rigid, very stubborn, and probably holding on to a lot of preconceived notions, which is why you're like, I can't do this. You know, a lot of you could be a little traditional in your thoughts. Okay, like, we don't give up so fast, you know. So you're holding on to some kind of traditional thoughts, some kind of outdated beliefs. Okay, that could be another influence out here, or there could be someone around you, okay, who's like that, who's pursuing you to stay in a situation like this. Let's see your advice, Taurus. Your advice out here is that you can make whatever you want happen. You have the abilities in you to manipulate any situation that you want. But again, if you're staying in a bad situation out here, it's asking you to stop crying over spilled milk. There's heavy disappointment here. You can create a situation which is going to give you a lot of emotional contentment and a lot of emotional bliss. But looks like you're not. Now, for a lot of you, the universe is telling you it may be time to get married for a few of you, and you're too focused on work. For the others of you, Taurus, the universe is probably telling you it may be time to it may be time to focus more on your family, on your relationships, and stop neglecting it. But you're more about like work, 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 work. That's your advice. Then of course, stop neglecting family, stop neglecting relationships. So it could be that the universe is telling you, you know what, slow down, slow down. I'm giving you enough time to slow down. I'm putting things on a pause so that you can cherish some moments with your family, or cherish some moments with your loved ones, or people around you who really need you. This could be people of an older age. This could be kids. This could be some loved ones, etc. It's telling you, make time for people, make time for your loved ones. Okay, and stop crying over a very small disappointment that is temporary. Okay, when it comes to your career, your job, or your business. So yeah, that's why I told you, right? I picked up that if you want to get married, it's time for you to get married. But you're like, no. When I think there's a lot of destination happiness. When I make this much, that's when I'll choose to get happy. When I do this, that's when I'll get married. Or when I do this much, that's when I'll start to chill at home and relax and give my family time. Okay, so I think there's a lot of destination happiness. So yeah, that's what I'm getting.